Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to show you guys how you can grind the menus throughout Team of the Season. I'm going to show you guys kind of stuff that I do on a daily basis during the warm-ups right now, what I'm going to be doing leading into Team of the Season and throughout. So if you do enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and keep coming back to the channel, because if we get more SBCs, we'll keep making videos and doing streams on these things. But first, I'm going to kind of start going over what I do every single day, what stuff we have for the long haul. So first and foremost, every single day, everyone should be doing their daily bronze, daily silver, and daily gold upgrades. These come out an hour after new content because when we had the spring forward recently, EA didn't let this expire to match the same time. So 6 p.m. UK, it's an hour after that. So 7 p.m. UK, these come out. But very easy way to get yourself a ton of bronze and silvers. Then you put those into the daily gold upgrade where you need 5 bronzes, 5 silvers. Do that, I believe it's 10 times. You're going to get yourself a lot of gold commons and some gold rares to put into other SBCs. Now, what other things do you have to grind? What do I put into what? How would I recommend going about the menus? There's a bunch of different ways you can go about this, but this is the way I find to be working the best right now. With that, we have the Team of the Season grinding upgrade, which people really want to do, but they're lacking a lot of the silvers for. This is something that you'll be hit or miss on doing. I'll show you some better places to put it, but for this, you need 11 silvers. So if you have leftover silvers, we have the silver, what's it called over here? The Super Daily Silver Upgrade, you can do 7 times a day. Get you 11 silvers. You can get 77 silvers from this. If you want to chuck some of those extra silvers, if you don't want to wait for the next day's daily gold, into here, you're going to be getting yourself a pack that has 3 rare golds and 7 commons. Now, if you're just using untradeable silvers that you're getting from that, you are not going to have enough to complete this every single day, nor do you need to. It's there if you want it. It's extra packs. But if you did, right now on the market, the silvers are going for 300 coins. So 2 kind of options for this. One, if you buy them for 300, you're going to be seeing that you need 11. If you're using all tradable and you're buying them off the market, that's going to be 3,300 coins for this pack. Is that the worst thing in the world? Not really, but there's ways to get it cheaper, and there's ways to kind of work around that as well. So what you can do first is start by sniping at 200. You can kind of check what the price is beforehand. If they're higher than 300, sweet. If they're lower, you can maybe pick these up on bid for 100. What I do is I snipe these at 200 to get them for nice and cheap, but it's also a way to make coins. If you're not going to use all these, you can make some coins back. You can lazy list them for maybe 400 to make even more profit from them. That's a way to keep the cost down in here in general. But the other thing you can do is look at the other Team of the Season grind that we have on the market or on the menus, which is the Team of the Season crafting upgrade. This is available for the next 24 days. You can do it an unlimited amount of times, which is great. There's the objective tied to this that we already completed ourselves, but you can do it up to 100 times for objective rewards. And in the past, they usually would put a cap on it after that. Where is it at? It's all the way down here. So here are all the bonus packs that you can get along the way if that interests you in this grind. But the nice thing about this is instead of capping it at like 100 or maybe to 110 and then not being able to do anymore, we can now do it an unlimited amount of times, which means we have a consistent way to make packs throughout the week and recycle. And what do you get in this? It's a 77 plus times 5 pack, which is really nice. And all you need in this SBC is 9 cards, 2 of them rare, 9 cards total. So I'm going to show you why I think this is better than the grind upgrade for 11 silvers. If you are, let's say, on a day-to-day basis wanting to spend some of your coins to get a pack open during Team of the Season, what I think you should do, instead of spending 300 coins times 11 for the silvers, spending 3,300 for a pack that gets you 3 rares, 7 commons, although you could take that exact pack, put it in here, have a rare left over, and get another crafting upgrade pack for essentially free, what I'd recommend you do is put the gold rares, 2 of them, and then the rest common, 7 in here. Open this up. You get the 5 gold rares back, 77 or higher. If, let's say, 3 of them are boards or walkouts or an inform or a special card, and you have 2 like 77 to maybe 80 rated cards, chuck those 2 gold rares right back in. Use the commons untradeable you have in your club. But let's say you run out of gold commons and you need to buy 7 of these off the market. If you buy 7 gold commons for bid for 300 coins, that's 2,100 coins. That is not half of the cost of the other one, But if you would do 2 of the grind upgrades versus 3 of these, it would essentially be the same cost. So you can have your coins go a lot further if you're wanting to spend coins on gold commons here. But like we talked about before, you're going to get plenty of gold commons throughout the menus through the daily upgrades anyways, that you should be good to go there. You should be able to make quite a bit of content. Now, with this, you're going to start getting some fodder along the way. And when you're getting this fodder, you have a couple things you can do. Some people, especially during warm-up, are saving their 83 plus times 10s. That's not the worst idea in the world. I personally like opening these myself. So if you have a team of the week, put it in. All you need is 3 84s and above, and then the rest getting it to an 83 rating. You get yourself an 83 plus times 10. You can do this 4 times a day. I open these every single day because I have a bunch of 83s just in my duplicate storage, and I want to put it towards something. But also I'm building up the higher end fodder, the walkouts for the gold rares and stuff, where if a team of the season player SBC comes out and I want to get it done quickly, I can go ahead and do so at the start of team of the season without having to wait to open the packs and potentially have to deal with getting it later. It's personal preference. Once team of the season happens and it starts on Friday with League One, you could open these every single day. You wouldn't have to save them anymore. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Now, if you have leftover gold commons, gold rares, maybe you have some bronzes and silvers from League SBCs in your club, and you're questioning whether or not you want to put in maybe some premium mixed league upgrade runs, I would recommend still putting this in your grind. This is going to be a really good way to recycle, make some liquid coins, make some easy packs, get some fodder back too. I'm not going to explain how to do that in this video, but if you want to see that video, I'll put it in the description. We have it on the channel. We show you guys both how to grind this League SBC, and then we also show you kind of what we do on Pale Tools if you want to skip a lot of steps and have it be a lot faster on there. So now we kind of walk through all those different things, stuff you can do on a day-to-day basis. Now what else do we have? We have an 82 plus times 10 eFigs upgrade pack that you can do every single day for the next 4 days. This may or may not be here again later in team of the season. This I don't think is going to be the greatest thing in the world. An 84 rated squad for 82 plus rated cards that are going to be from the top 5 leagues. I feel like most 82 pluses you get anyways are already from the top 5 leagues. I don't think realistically you're going to get crazy pulls from that, but it's another thing you can do if you want. If you're running low on Team of the Weeks for the 83 plus times 10, there is also the 84 plus Team of the Week upgrade available for the next 3 days. We'll probably get another one similar to this. This is another really good place to put your low rated cards like your 82s and 83s. Put it in here, get yourself some informs, and don't have to spend like 20K in the market during Team of the Season for those Team of the Weeks. Now, here's where people are going to kind of go different directions. We have an 80 plus 1 of 4 player pick that is on the menus for the next week. And the reason this is important is usually for repeatable SBCs that we get on Mondays. Usually they go until Friday and then we go the full weekend, usually without having something like a player pick. And we have to wait until the Monday of that promo to get another player pick. This is showing that we're most likely going to have a player pick refreshing and we're going to have one out throughout the whole week. Now, is this something you should be doing? Yes and no, depending on what your goal is. You need 7 cards for this, 2 of them rare, and 5 gold commons. On a day-to-day basis, if you want to make a ton of player picks with your daily golds, your team of the season grind upgrades, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to do this. If you want to buy some gold commons off the market, like I talked about before, it's going to be relatively cheap and easy to do. The only downside is you're putting in 7 cards, you're getting 1 back. Now, it's a 1 of 4, so it's better than a 1 of 3, and it's an 80 plus, so you'll probably have a decent chance at getting boards and walkouts, and probably a team of the season along the way. But in general, if your goal is to make as many packs and picks as possible, I would recommend almost not doing it maybe, and sticking to the team of the season crafting upgrade, even after you got the objectives done for this, due to the fact that it gives you 5 cards back, and you put in 9. So realistically, you're going to be able to do this a lot more. You're going to be able to stack like crazy. And to give you a perspective on what this looks like, I had 150 of the Awaifa Dream Chasers grind pack saved, which that grind pack is the same exact one as the Team of the Season grind one we have now. It's 3 rares, 7 commons. If you look, we had 150 saved. I'm down to, I think, 100 right now. Yeah. And then for the other grind, the Team of the Season grind one, I had, I think, 50 to 75 made. And from those alone, opening those up, putting them into the Team of the Season crafting upgrade, what I was able to do is build right here, 255, 77 plus times 5, also known as the Team of the Season crafting upgrade. And I will most likely, by opening the other grind packs and just doing the day-to-day menu grind, I'll probably be able to make over 500 of these by Friday, if not closer to the 1,000 mark. And then on top of that, the recyclability is going to be even more crazy. And this is why I plead for you to do this over player picks. Right now, when I'm recording this video, we don't have league-specific packs out that we get normally during Team of the Year and Team of the Season. If you don't remember what league specifics are, those are the usually top leagues or whatever leagues are in the promo. For example, if it's Team of the Year time, like we had earlier this year, and they have the Team of the Year, and they have cards from the Prem, cards from the La Liga, cards from the Bundesliga, Serie A, all these leagues, the women's ones included, usually EA will come out with an SBC that will give you 3 rares from a single league or the Nations League. So if it's like a Prem, they'll do the Prem, and they'll do the Women's English League. I forget what that league's called, but you'll need 11 gold rares usually. You put it in there, and you get that premium pack for that. 3 gold rares, and then like 7 commons. So those packs will most likely be coming once Friday starts, or maybe that Monday after League One starts. We don't know when it's coming yet. But if those come, you're going to need a lot of gold rares to keep doing those over and over. And if you're making a bunch of these Team of the Season crafting upgrades, whether you're starting to open some right now and craft them into more Team of the Season crafting upgrades, again, remember, you only need 2 gold rares each time. So if I open one of those packs, let's say all 5 of my, or not all 5, let's say 4 of my 5 are like 77 to 79 rated. One of them's a walkout. I keep the walkout. I now have enough gold rares to do 2 more packs. So I turned 1 pack into 2 more packs as long as I have the commons or I want to buy them off the market. On top of that, you're going to get a bunch of gold rares if you're opening these in bulk that we can then put into those league specifics. So if I want to make, let's say, hundreds of the League One and then the Women's French League premiums, I can spam open these, and then with the low-end gold rares I get, I store those up. Instead of making these again, I put them into those league specific, make some of those. I then get gold commons and gold rares from that specific league out of there. And then most likely too, what we had during Team of the Year is we'll have the 1 rare league specifics where I believe it's you put in 11 or maybe even less than that. Maybe it was like 8 or 9 gold commons. It can be from any league. Doesn't have to be the same league. You put them into that SBC. You get like 1 rare and then I think it's 2 gold commons from that league specific. We'll get something like that too. So the grind will be able to keep going in different facets. Now, we don't have exchanges or anything crazy like that at the moment, but one thing we do have that can help restore your club a little bit with gold commons and gold rares is every 2 days, this is going to expire in 2 days by the time I'm recording this, but if we get 100 players upgrade back and you want to put some of your lower end fodder, like 85s and 86s, obviously walkouts aren't always lower end, but if you got 1 super high rated, like maybe an 89 dupe, you have nothing to put it into, then you have a bunch of like 85s and some 86s laying around, and you want to put that into something like this. Not only are you getting yourself tradable packs, which will turn into tradable coins, potentially a pack pull along the way too, but you use untradeable cards, get yourself some liquid coins, some tradable cards as well. You're then getting yourself a ton of golds that you can then put into more packs. So the ultimate goal for Team of the Season, in my opinion, is to recycle as much as you can. And if we don't have exchanges like we did last year, it's going to be not necessarily unlimited in the same way that it was last year, where you get a walkout. Let's say you get an 89, you put in the 89 exchange, boom, you get a bunch of gold commons and a bunch of gold rares. You keep doing that over and over. You have a Team of the Week player pick that had 2 tradable packs, and you can make liquid coins from your untradables that way. It's not going to be as easy this time around, but if you're still wanting to make coins, again, we have things like the League SBC grind that you can do, making liquid coins and packs at the same time. We have all the different player SBCs that you could put something like an ISCO in, 82 rated squad, 83 rated squad. Sure, you need a Team of the Week for those, but if you're using an untradeable one and you're getting rid of your low-end gold commons and gold rares, you can get this done easily, start building up some higher-end fodder, maybe do a gamble icon pick or an icon pack, hero pick, hero pack, whatever is going to be out at the time. Get some of those higher rated squads done, get yourself better packs, potentially pack something in that, and if not, get at least a few thousand coins from opening it up. So you still have a ton of ways to make liquid coins with your untradable fodder. always look in the player section to see if there's any super high-end rated card for super cheap fodder. Here's one of them. You could get a 92 rated if you have 83s, 84s, and 85s just chilling around. Again, tradable packs will be really nice for that, but mainly just storing up that high-end fodder. That can help you stop avoiding the trap that you normally get into, where if you're short fodder on a card you really want to get, you'll spend sometimes hundreds of thousands of coins to quickly get a player SBC done during Team of the Season or any other promo, when you could have maybe just waited a few more days. You would have had the fodder, and then in terms of your coin balance, we're trying to keep it as high as possible rather than just be in a position where it constantly gets to zero. If you're looking for some bonus ways to maybe make some coins or help keep the grind going, bronze pack method, something in the past that I usually haven't done as much this year or last year compared to previous years, can be a really nice thing right now. You open a bronze pack for the 750 coins. There's plenty of cards that will go for 200 coins bare minimum just because they're needed for the daily gold upgrade. You have things that go for more, obviously. Random things. This one went for 700. You have a bunch of managers that go for a ton, like United States managers. You have Brazilian managers that go for a lot. You have a ton of different ways you can make coins just from bronze packs. And don't fall in the trap too, real quick when we're talking about this now. You might be saying to yourself, okay, well, I have some bronze that aren't selling. Should I, instead of relist them constantly, maybe put them in something like the bronze upgrade, put 11 of my tradable bronzes in here to get myself a 2 silver player pack? You could do this if you wanted to. I would say no, though, because if you do list enough bronzes for 200 by now, they will eventually sell, which means instead of putting 11 bronzes in that have a 200 sell value minimum, which would be 2,200 coins, to get yourself 2 silvers, right? Because you get a silver rare and a silver common from this. Instead, take those liquid coins that you're getting from bronze pack method, or just selling the bronzes you have, and then just buy the silvers that you want at that point. You're going to get a ton more silvers that way, and it's going to save you so much time and effort in the long haul too. So yeah, that's essentially the grind methods I have. Like I said, if you want the League SBC grind for the Premium Mixed League upgrades, we'll put that in the description. It's on the channel as well. If you're confused about anything or you want me to go into more detail about something specific, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's going to be my grind on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. And if more stuff comes out, hopefully I'm praying that we get exchanges. If exchanges come out, we'll have an even more crazy grind in a bunch of different ways we can do it. But maybe we get an 82 plus times 20 again like we did during Team of the Year. That'd be awesome as well. But I'm going to leave it there. It's been almost 18 minutes. I'll catch you later. It's been your boy MumboElite, and I'm out. God bless.